Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to discuss some sample questions that may be asked in SPM for the poem What Has Happened to Lulu. I hope you have already watched the video I have shared earlier in which I explained the meaning of the poem line by line. So in this video, I will assume that you have already understood the meaning of each line of the poem. So I will only focus on answering techniques. This is stanza 1. You can always pause the video to go through the stanza as long as you can before proceeding to the discussion of the sample question. These are some questions that could be asked in stanza 1. Take some time. Try to answer these questions on your own before I review the answers. You can always pause the video and take your time to think of the answers. First question. Who is asking the questions? This is another way of asking you, who is the persona in this poem? So the answer is Lulu's sibling, Lulu's younger brother or sister, or a child. Take note here, if you write children, this is wrong. Because children is plural, it means more than one child, but there is only one persona in the poem. Next question. What does the old rag doll symbolize? It symbolizes innocence. It represents Lulu's childhood memories. Next, Lulu did not take her old rag doll when she left. In your opinion, what could be the reason? She did not need it anymore. She left the doll as a memory for her family, or she did not want to remember her childhood. You see here, there are answers with both positive and negative connotations. Both are accepted because the meaning of the poem could be interpreted by individuals differently. The last question. Which line in stanza 1 shows that Lulu has left in a hurry? And by its side, a shoe, because she doesn't have enough time to wear both of her shoes, so leaving one shoe behind. Now, let's move on to stanza 2 and go through the stanza on your own pace. First question. Which phrase symbolizes freedom? Flapping free. Through where does Lulu leave her house? Through the window. Which line indicates Lulu has good saving habits? Where her money box used to be. Why is the money box missing? It's taken away by Lulu. These questions are quite simple and straightforward. Did you answer correctly? Move on to stanza 3 now. Give you some time to go through this stanza. These are the sample questions. Now take some time to try out on your own. Let's discuss the answer now. Which line suggests the mother is crying? And why do the teardrops fall? Why was the mother crying? She was upset with Lulu. Why do you think the persona's mother crumples the note? She was angry with what was written in the note, or she did not want to let the persona know what was written in the note. Next question. What do you think is written in the note? Lulu's reason of leaving? Lulu says sorry. Lulu says goodbye. So there are many possibilities. Why do you think the mother says it is nothing at all? The mother does not want the persona to know what was written in that note, or the mother does not want the persona to know that she is worried. Now pause the video and go through stanza 4 and 5. Now try to answer these questions. First question. In your opinion, whose voices are heard by the persona? Remember what I've said in the previous video? What's the difference between voice and sound? Voice is produced by human. So when you answer this question, make sure you mention the person in the poem, and it must be more than one person because the word voices is plural. So your answer could be the persona's mother and Lulu, Lulu and her friend, the persona's mother and Lulu's friend. Next question. What can you infer from the line, I heard an engine roar? The word infer means to guess with reason, with logical thinking. So when you heard the sound of an engine, that means there is a vehicle in the scene. So you can answer, Lulu has run away by a car, or Lulu is being driven away in a car. Next question. In stanza 5, what does the phrase gusts of rain being compared to? Somebody's cry. Why do you think the persona's mother responds to his questions in such a way? She doesn't want the persona to know the truth, or she doesn't want the persona to worry about the situation. Finally, we have come to the last stanza. Now go through it on your own. Now try to answer these questions. Number 1. What is the persona's mother doing in stanza 6? She wanders about, or she is walking around the house. In stanza 6, how does the persona's mother feel? What is the evidence for your answer? This question asks you to provide evidence for mother's feeling. It means you need to prove your answer by stating the action of the mother in this stanza. In another word, what is the mother doing that shows she feels such? So the feeling is worried, confused, sad, or anxious. Evidence, she wanders about and doesn't know what to do. Next question. The persona repeatedly asking about Lulu's whereabouts. What does this tell you about his relationship with Lulu? So when you repeatedly asking about a person, that means you're concerned about that person very much. So this shows that they are very close to each other. Lastly, let's discuss some questions that cover the whole poem. Give yourself some time to answer these questions on your own before the answers are revealed. Number 1. Where does this poem take place? Part B. What is the evidence for your answer? In Lulu's bedroom or in a house? And what is the evidence? It mentions Lulu's bed, or all the items mentioned in the poem are things that could be found in a house. Number 2, give 2 reasons why do you think Lulu has decided to leave the house. She had an argument with her mother. She had a fight with her mother. She wanted to have more freedom, or she was being influenced by her friends. Number 3, in your opinion, why do you think teenagers run away? Give 2 reasons. Actually, this question is about the same with the last question, so the answer is also more or less the same. They are influenced by the wrong company of friends. They want to get away from overprotective parents. They want to be free, or they experience peer pressure. Next question. In your opinion, what do you think had happened to Lulu? Actually, it's not clearly stated in the poem, so we can make intelligent guesses, and there are many possibilities. As long as your answer is logical, it will be accepted. So you can answer, she ran away, or some people think that she was being kidnapped. Now let's try more hot question. In your opinion, how old is Lulu? Why do you think so? Okay, so for me, I think she most probably is a teenager. And the evidence is she did not take the doll with her, and she is daring enough to leave home by her own. So that is why I guess she is a teenager. Next question. If you are the persona, suggest 2 things you can do to help make the situation better. There are many things you can do. Comfort my mother. Stop asking questions and let my mom to calm down. Or you can take more proactive actions like call the police or call Lulu's friends. That's all the sample questions and answers of this poem. I hope these helped you in preparing for your upcoming SPM examination. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and share this video to your friends. All the best and good luck in SPM.